It is 8:01. After a lengthy jury selection process, the murder trial of Adam Fravel will finally start opening statements today.
Fravel is accused of killing Madeline Kingsbury, his ex-girlfriend, and the mother of their two children. Bill Keller joining us live from Mankato this morning, where this closely watched trial is set to get underway in just about an hour. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Hannah and Tom. In fact, this trial was moved to Mankato after Adam Fravel's attorneys successfully argued that because of all the pretrial publicity, there would be no way to select an impartial jury in Winona County. Jury selection wrapped up yesterday, but it took 7 days of questioning before both sides could agree on who would hear this case. In all, 17 people were chosen. The 12 jurors and 5 alternates include 11 men and 6 women, and they range in age from 28 to 64 years old. Now, this trial comes more than 18 months after Maddie Kingsbury first disappeared. The 26-year-old was last seen dropping off the couple's 2 kids at daycare, touching off a massive search. 2 months later, it would be a sheriff's deputy that discovered her body in a culvert not far from the home of Fravel's parents in Fillmore County. She was found wrapped in a bedsheet matching the description of the one missing from that couple's Winona home. A grand jury then indicting the 30-year-old on 2 counts of first-degree premeditated murder. Following opening statements, jurors will begin hearing from witnesses, including many of Maddie's friends and close family. Those who knew Maddie are expected to testify about a pattern of domestic abuse and that Fravel had threatened and assaulted Kingsbury before her death.
You've got a body, you've got a history that they'll talk about, you've got a number of things that happened that'll link it to the defendant. This is going to be looked at as another domestic violence death that'll play a big role in the messaging that goes out there. If there's a conviction, then it's going to be a big role, and here's another example of how we're able to do these things.
Now, court filings list more than 100 potential witnesses who will be sequestered until a verdict is reached. That means her family will not be able to be in court. Anyone who does attend this trial will not be allowed to wear or display anything that shows support for Kingsbury or even domestic violence prevention. The judge ruling that it could be prejudicial to the jury, and there will not be cameras in the courtroom. The trial expected to last about 3 weeks. It is taking place again in Blue Earth County, more than 130 miles from where Adam Fravel is accused of killing the mother of their 2 kids. Hannah and Tom, opening statement set to begin at 9 o'clock this morning.
Right. Thank you. Of course, we'll have the very latest for you on the 11 a.m. news this morning. Thank you, Bill.